What's up, everybody? Wanted to take a few moments, and I know I've been not doing the daily call here, and gosh, it's just been a pain in the neck, all this coronavirus, working from home, trying to figure all it out. Got to be ready for it, though. So, in my quiet time this morning, I was reading Malachi, and I'm going to read from the I forget what the version here is that I'm reading, but let me find out real quick because I think it's important the way that this reads it. NET. And check it out. So, Malachi, let's bust out chapter 2. I'm going to read this to you and make a few comments. So, chapter 2, I want to start here. The heading here says, the sacrifice of a priestly message. It says, now you priests, this commandment is for you. If you do not listen and take seriously the need to honor my name, says the Lord of heaven's armies, I will send judgment on you and turn your blessings into curses. Indeed, I have already done so because you are not taking it to heart. I'm about to discipline your children and will spread offal, which is the guts basically of the sacrifice, on your faces, the very offal produced at your festivals, and you will be carried away along with it. Then you will know that I sent this commandment to you so that my covenant may continue to be with Levi, says the Lord of heaven's armies. My covenant with him was designed to bring life and peace. I gave its statutes to him to fill him with awe, and he indeed revered me and stood in awe before me. He taught what was true. Sinful words were not found on his lips. He walked with me in peace and integrity, and he turned many people away from sin. Now, let me pause there for a minute. So basically, he's contrasting Levi, the original intended leadership example for the Levites, for the priests, to do their priestly duty, as a man of integrity, a man who stood against sin, a man who lived a righteous life, etc., etc. And he's saying, you guys aren't like this. And so all your blessings, I'm going to turn to curses. I'm basically going to turn all the things that you say and completely reverse them. But here's what hit me. So that's awesome, important. But here's what hit me. Verse 7, it says, for the lips of a priest should preserve knowledge of sacred things, and people should seek instruction from him. So those are some shoulds, because he is the messenger of the Lord of heaven's armies. So what does that say? As a leader, as a spiritual leader, people should seek us out. People should seek us out. It says, for the lips of a priest should preserve knowledge of sacred things, and people should seek instruction from him. Why? Because he is the messenger of the Lord of heaven's armies. So a spiritual leader, people should be seeking that spiritual leader out. But here's the thing. In verse 8 it says, you, however, have turned away from me, turned away from the way. You have caused many to violate the law. You have corrupted the covenant with Levi, says the Lord of heaven's armies. Therefore I have caused you to be ignored and belittled before all people, to the extent that you are not following after me and are showing partiality in your instruction. A couple things that I see here that I think are encouraging on the one side, but very frightening on the other. Number one is that as a spiritual leader, people should be coming to you. They should be coming to you to get wisdom, to get instruction. Now, a lot of times people think, well, nobody's coming to me, so therefore everything must be okay. No. That's not what that says. That says if people are coming to you, things are okay. If people are seeking out your wisdom, if people are seeking out your instruction, then it's okay. Things are good. But if people aren't, there could be some things off. People could be ignoring you. Why are they ignoring you? Now, on the one hand, let's just be real. People can ignore you because they're in sin, whether you've led them there or not. That's just the reality of things. However, it does say that, therefore, I will cause you to be ignored and belittled before all people, to the extent that you are not following me fully. So if people are ignoring you as a leader, if people are belittling you as a leader, yes, it could be you're standing for righteousness, they're not, they don't like it, end of story. But it could also be your leadership lacks integrity. You're not being a man of instruction. You're not being a man of wisdom. You're not being somebody who is worthy of being a messenger of the Lord of Heaven's armies. You are not teaching what is true. Sinful words are found on your lips. And you're not revering God and standing in awe before him. And did not walk in peace and integrity. So, you need to look at that. If you're a leader and people are not coming to you, people aren't asking your opinion, people aren't trying to get your thoughts and opinions about something, people aren't trying to seek you out for your wisdom, not for your wisdom from a worldly perspective, but just like, hey man, I need to know what to do in this situation, don't know what to do in this situation, then you good. Otherwise, you could be having some serious issues in your leadership. So think about that today, and hope you have a good day. Enjoy continued quarantine.